Okay, I'm trying to get chat up. Hold on, one sec. Bear with me. Oh my goodness. Well, first off, hello. Welcome on in. I will be casting for CPL tonight. Super excited. We're going to be in the C3 to GC1 tier with the 3v3 best of 5, and both teams are from Acid tonight. So we got Acid Explosion and Acid Ninjas. Super exciting. Just give me 1 second. They do know that lobby is up. We are going to be rotating maps, so yeah, I gotta be on that. I'm gonna do a quick sound check. Okay, we're good. So I totally forgot to plug in my mic the past couple days because I haven't really needed it, so we're good. It's working. We're good. But welcome on in. Tonight we have Acid Esports with Acid Explosion and Acid Ninjas facing off in a best of 5 3v3. So, if you're ready for that, let me know. I see the hype already. Welcome on in. Oh, one more thing. So, since I don't have a layout, and typically I keep track of the score in chat, when it's just by myself, I don't have my production team right now. I also made a handy dandy scoreboard for you guys as well, which I will be pulling up in between games as well. So since both teams are Acid, I just put Acid at the top. You guys already know, and it's on the field. So yeah, Acid, Explosion, and Ninjas. This is going to help us keep track of the game score throughout the series. I see we have 3 who joined. Perfect. We still have a couple minutes till game time, so what's up, Pixel? How's it going? Alright, and they are all here. Perfect. Alrighty, here we go. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. We are just about to get things kicked off. And here we go. Kickoff number 1. Gets straight stolen by Socks over to Current, sending it to the backboard already. In comes question mark, and they score! First 7 seconds in the game. What happened on defense here? We got Debo hitting it straight to him. And just off the crossbar, Astro, almost there. Thank you, Clarky, appreciate it. Alright, kickoff number 2, straight to the wall. And it gets sent down by Currents yet again off the backboard. Sucks with a missed touch there. But he's able to recover, taking it down the field. Astro with a great save there as they get the ball cleared out. It's a shot saved by Astro. Evo off the backboard over to Hellfire. Socks with the pickup. Back to Hellfires. He takes it down. Currents is waiting for him. Interrupts the play just a little bit, and it does get cleared back to midfield. Evo with the pass over to Socks as he takes it around. Straight to Astral yet again. Current's going for the shot just wide. He gets challenged out by defense. It's back center. Socks just missing the connect. Astral trying to turn it around. Almost a shot. Could not get that last touch. Debo taking it out. Looked like an open net, and now it is. Astral is back now. They did not have the control there. Astral taking it down the field, trying to get it centered. Debo with the shutdown though, as he sends it right back down past the mid to the corner. Socks and Currents with the challenge. Currents wins it, sends it down to question mark. Currents with the shot, great defense. Debo with the save. Astral going for the turnaround, gets challenged by Socks. Down to Currents with the touch, back to the wall. It's a shot, a little too high. No rebound, defense taking it out. Off the backboard yet again, it's bouncing down, almost a shot. Astral is there, Debo keeping it active. There's the shot from Socks, and it's saved away. Currents with the clear out. Question mark with another shot. Debo with the save. Astro popping it up. And Hellfire is there. No boost. Trying to stick with it. And they do. They get off the backboard. Set up for Sox. It's a shot and that's in. We now have a tie game 1-1. 2 minutes, 47 seconds remaining. Great setup. Here we go. Kickoff number 3. Question mark sends it to the wall. In comes Astro. And Debo with the rebound. It's a shot. Saved away. Almost another challenge. Great pressure. Astro taking it down from the corner. Almost going center. Hellfire got the touch. And Sox keeps it away from Current. Sends it down to Debo. And it gets challenged out. Sox with the touch. Sends it to the other side of the field. Astro with a great challenge. Stealing possession. Taking it down. Current's blocking his way towards the middle. Debo with a challenge. Steals it back. Putting Ninjas back on offense. Small touch. Trying to get that center. Astro with the clear. Sox is there on defense, keeps it to the corner. Astro sends it to the other corner. It's a bouncing play. Currents with the read. Small double commit there. And a demo taking out Astral. Debo pops it up. There's the challenge from Currents. It's right outside the net. And it's cleared out by Astro. Debo over to Astro. And Sox with the catch. Currents with a great challenge. Could be another shot. There's the setup. A little too much for center. Debo got in the way anyways. Currents with the steal. The shot saved by Astro. From the corner, it's going towards the net yet again. Astro trying to work their way out. And they do. Getting past the offense here. Sox stopping the play at mid. Current with the steal. It's turned around. A little too wide. In comes a nice setup. Just blocked away in the nick of time there. Another shot. Debo is there. Gets the save. Sends it to the corner. There's the demo. There's the shot. Currents taking the lead for Acid Explosion once again. I notice the offense and the defense, it's definitely going to be a little bit slower, especially when Ninjas are on defense. They have pretty good defense. They're keeping it away as best as they can, and the offense is just relentless here. Explosion is just on it, not letting up, so. Here we go, Current sending it down. It's a shot, saved away. Defense was there in the nick of time. Ball's off the backboard. Astro with another touch sends it to the wall, and Astral is there. Sox with a challenge. Debo with the steal, trying to send it center. It's down, it's a shot, and that's in! Astro to tie up the game with only 8 seconds left. Hello, Baby Groot, how are you? How's it going? Here we go. Kickoff number 5. Sox with the pickup to the backboard. It's still up. Astro with the double touch off the back wall. And we have overtime. It was Clarky. Here we go, our overtime kickoff. Possession of Debo for half a second as it gets taken away. Sox on defense sends it to the corner. Astro back in charge, loses it. In comes Currents with the pickup, quite literally taking it all the way to the corner. Gets past Sox, Astro is there. Bouncing play, caught by Astro themselves. And it is sent out, it's a shot on an open net, and it's in! Acid Explosion taking game number 1. What a game. I think these two teams are pretty matched up if we were really looking at it. I mean, Acid Explosion, like I said, had a lot of offense. As we can see, they have the 10 shots and only 4 saves, and Ninjas only had 7 shots. So, they were still up there, however, just not as much offense. But their defense, I feel like some of the saves were not counted. So, yes, there's 5, but they were able to keep it down to a 3-2 game. So, out of 10 shots... So, a great first game. There we go. Okay. Yes, like I said, a great first game. Teams figuring each other out. A little bit of back and forth. So, let's see what happens in game number 2. If Explosion kind of already knows what they need to do in order to crack the defense of Ninjas, or if Ninjas can get past the offense of Explosion, put themselves on offense, and score just a few more. Because every time they scored, they were just chasing one. So, let's see if they end up taking the lead or scoring first, or both. For Explosion's going to take game number 2. There we go. Everyone's on the field. And with that, we are heading into game number 2. Kickoff number 1. The board will come next game. Anyways, here we go. Kickoff still at mid. Sox in possession. Gets a round defense. It's a shot saved by Currents. Quick reflexes there. Currents sends it out. Following it up, it's an air dribble straight towards the net, and that's in! Astro to finish the play. We gotta watch this one more time. Currents with the dribble. It's really only 2 taps, and Astro read it. He was downfield, there, ready, perfect height, straight shot in. And there we go, 18 seconds in. Currents taking this next at kickoff. He's trying to get around Debo, and he just can't do it. Debo with the clear to mid. Astro taken out with the demo. Shot by Sox, save by Currents. Debo's there, sends it back to Sox. Sox center. Astro with the shot. Astro with the save. Great pickup by Debo, but it gets stolen away. Astro is there, dribbling downfield. It's him and Astro. It's challenged away. Just out center. Currents with the pickup, shut down by Astro. And Astro back in charge. Sox with the steal to the corner. Debo with the back pass, trying to get it to Astro. And Currents sends it right towards the net, just outside. Dangerous position there. And they're able to get it out. And that's one of the saves I was talking about that just doesn't get registered. But that was definitely a save. There's the shot, and it's in. What's up, Meta? Welcome on in. Hey, let's go. W break time. This is game number 2, but I hope work's going good. Good to see you. Here we go, we got a tie game with 3.5 minutes remaining. Game 2. Astro up in the air, so is Astro, but Astro just gets past him. Debo with the shot. And it's saved away! What a save! Unfortunately, for Explosion, Astro was just there for the rebound, but that was a great save. Here we go. Astro taking kickoff. Sox is there, sending it out. Gets the rebound, it's a shot, and it's in! Sox extending the lead for Ninjas here. I'm pretty sure he was expecting to get that second touch from the air dribble, and his teammate was just there. So, great adjustment from Sox right there. Slowing down his car and trying to go for that bouncing play. Here we have a clear. A shot saved by Debo. While it's back in the corner. Sox with the clear. It's an open net. And Astro to finish the play. You gotta watch that one more time. Sox had that. I mean, a goal's a goal. But, like, that last touch was just... Great team play, though. Great read. Astro's just constantly up there. Ninjas definitely figured out what they needed to do. They definitely turned their offensive game around. What a double touch. Astro closing the gap just a little bit. Great sportsmanship from Astro himself, too. That was a nice shot. Here we go. We got a 2-4 game. 2 minutes, 38 seconds remaining. Ball is on Ninja's side of the field. We have a demo taking out Astro. And a chip center. Almost a shot saved by Astro. As it's popped up, Astro is back. Debo with the touch to the wall. Back to Astro. Sends it over. Currents going for the chase. Grabs that corner boost. Debo with the touch over to Astro. Sox almost able to finish that play. Astro was just there on defense. Almost a shot by Debo. A little bit wide. Sox with the pickup. Quite literally up and over the defense. And here we have defense sending it out. One simple touch. There's the challenge in the corner. Debo sticking with it. Taking it off his side of the field. Sox with the challenge. Stopping the momentum. Question mark picks it up with the help of Currents. Ball's just outside the net on Ninja's side of the field. Debo gets there. Sends it out. And we are back at midfield. Sox with the touch, sends it over to question mark. Can he get the double? He doesn't. Currents is there with the rebound. It's a shot, and Astro's going to be the one that finished the play. Full team effort ahead here. We got Currents off of question mark, straight to Astro, and it's in. They have now closed the gap even more, and we are brought to a 3-4 game with 1 minute, 30 seconds. Here we go, Astro in charge. And Astro is going to shut it down. Try and take it off their side of the field. Unfortunately for them, Sox turns it around, takes that shot. Question mark is there with the save. Astro with the touch. Ball is down. Question mark with the touch, up and over Sox and Debo. No boost to work with, still trying their absolute best. Ball's in the corner on Ninja's side of the field. Debo with the clear. Currents is there waiting, sends it center. In comes Astro. A little bit of a wide shot there. Currents trying to get the rebound. In comes question mark from the corner. A demo on Sox. And Debo. Currents with the turnaround. He's dribbling it. It's a shot and that's in. Here we go. Currents with the dribble. We see Astro going for the bump. Unfortunately, Debo was able to avoid it. However, they couldn't get to the shot, and we now have a 4-4 game with 34 seconds remaining. The defense is falling apart for Ninjas here. Currents with the shot, and it's saved away by Debo. Debo sending it down, but question mark has the turnaround. Sox with the small clear. Astro is there. Here's that relentless offense I was talking about from game 1. The rotations are quick. Everyone is just there. What a team pinch. Almost on target. Just wide. Debo is there anyways. We could be heading into another overtime. Ball is up and so is question mark as it gets pushed out. Astro. It's a shot and it's no good. Off the post. Here we go. Sox sending it over to question mark. C takes it up off the wall. And it falls down. Over to Debo. Brings with the turnaround. Trying to get past the defense. Gets past one. Not past Astro though. Question mark. Gets challenged. Astro still maintaining possession here for Ninjas. Astro and Currents working together. Get the ball to the corner. Astro with the touch. Gets past question mark. This could be it for Ninjas. Sox with the turnaround. Debo with the small shove there. Kind of hit the ball. Didn't quite work out for them. We have a double tap set up. And that's in. Not quite the shot we thought it would be, but it works. Currents with the finishing shot. So not only were ninjas ahead and they almost had it, Explosion was able to turn it around. And it wasn't like a last second thing either. They were just very, very consistent. And like I said, relentless with their defense, or their offense. Sorry. Alright, let me, And really quick while we have a little bit of time. Here we go with our handy dandy scoreboard. Oh, let me move my hand. There we go. We have Acid Explosion with 2 and Ninjas with none as of right now. So, with that, we are on game point. If Explosion takes this, then that's going to be the series. But Ninjas have one last life to turn things around and bring a win. And possibly bring us to game 4, if not 5. But with that, we head into game number 3. There we go. All right. Everyone is locked and loaded. And first kickoff. Explosion takes it right outside the net, and that's just in. 6 seconds in. Also, I know Mando can't hear this, but for others, Clarky here is working my game series bot. So, if you're also lurking and can't hear, we do have it in chat. Here we go, Debo taking it, gets challenged away. Stocks with a just misconnect. Currents is there with the touch. Astro turns it around. Currents is there, grabs that save, sends it to the corners. He also takes that corner boost. Astro, a second man defense, Sox with a touch. It's a great battle, a great back and forth there. Finally getting that clear, but Debo's going to turn around as he sends it to the other side. Bumps Astro. He still is able to pop it up. Astro with the steal. Currents with the clear. Over to Astro. Almost a shot. There's the shot. A little too high. Astro's there, popping it up. Over to Sox. One small touch over to Debo, and it's a little too high. Rebound shot shut down by question mark as he grabs that save. Debo taken out with a demo. Shot by Sox. But he does redeem himself, gets another one. There's another one. And that one gets saved away by Astral. Another challenge at midfield as it gets turned around. Ninjas on offense. Question mark. Now in possession. Trying to get off his side of the field and can't quite do it. Astro's there. So is Debo. Ball's back in the corner as it's popped up. In comes Sox. Sox with a challenge on Currents as he wins that. Takes it downfield with the help of question mark. Astro trying to go for that challenge. It's right outside the net. And it's touched by Ninjas as they try and get it out. And there's a shot a little too high. No rebound. Defense capitalizing on the big bounce, taking it out off their side of the field and right outside the net. And there it is! Currents extending the lead now. Alright, there we go. And our third kickoff in the corner of Ninjas as we get a bump on the offense. Astro with the clear. It's a shot just a little too high. Astro there for the challenge on defense. Ball's bouncing out. In comes Debo to the corner. Currents is waiting. Misses the connect. Debo trying to work their way through with no boost. Question mark with the shot on an open net. And that's just in. Gotta watch that one more time. Everyone's trying to work their way through each other. Question Mark's gonna be the one to do it. Here we go. Our fourth kickoff from the wall straight to Sucks. He sends it to the corner. Question Mark with the turnaround. Debo is there off the back wall. It's center. There's the shot and it's in. There it is. Astro sinking it in the net, putting Ninjas on the board with 1 goal. We now have a 3-1 game. 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Astro with another shot. Question Mark with a great save. He was backwards and awkward. Note that. Sox with the steal. He gets the turnaround. Still playing off the bounce. Astro is there. Could not quite get the backflip. Debo with the challenge till he gets taken out. Question Mark. No boost. Still working his way down the field. Takes the challenge as it pops up off the ceiling. Down into current. Astro's there with the challenge. Grabs the save. Sox with the backup defense. Astro with the turnaround. It's up to Debo as it goes right under him. And that's another score for Acid Explosion. What a shot. What a challenge, I should say. Here we go, kickoff number 6. Question Mark takes it. Current with the follow-up. Falls in the corner, going straight to Astro as he tries to get past Sox and does, but not past Debo. Debo with the clear as the shot, saved away by Current. What a touch. Little to no boost in the tank. We are back in the corner on Ninja's side of the field. Astro trying to get the clear as it gets challenged. Debo with the touch over to Astro. It's popped up, so is Sox. He grabs that save. Sox with the challenge. Debo with the pickup. Sox with another touch at center. Astro got a touch and Sox is there with the pickup. Followed by Astro, sending it back over to Sox on the other side of the field. Sox with the steal. He sends that center. Question Mark is there first. Astro sends it to the corner with a double. What a pinch. Going center. And no follow-up shots. Debo is there, sending it over to Astro. And a challenge turns into a clear. Astro with a dirty demo and question mark. Ball is up back on their side of the field though. Current sending it to the other side. Sox with the clear. And the whole Ninja team got taken out. And there it is. Question mark working the field like he owns the place. And Currents with the touch. Perfect setup for the shots. Even if it was a Ninja player. We have a 5-1 game with 6 seconds remaining. Question mark. Taking kickoff. There's the pop-up. And there it is. Acid Explosion taking the series. I'll pull up the board right now. Just feeling this in. Alrighty. And there you have it, folks. Acid Explosion takes the win versus Acid Ninjas in this week's Best of 5 in CPL week number 3. If you are here from either of the teams, do not forget to score report. Don't forget. But GG's to both teams and congratulations to our winners. It was some good games. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. The back and forth, top tier. I think they were pretty well matched up. So, Yeah, can't ask for anything better than that, right? Some pretty even teams, great gameplay. We saw a lot of double taps, team plays, full team effort too. There was a lot of explosions on the field as well, so things got a little heated, a little physical. Great defense from the Ninjas. They just need to find a balance for both, to be honest, because if they had great offense, their defense went out the door. But they took such a big lead that like they didn't really need the offense or the defense, you know what I mean? But in the end they did. So if they could just find that balance, top tier. And Explosion, they need to work on their defense, but their offense is great, and both teams, like I said, played amazing. So GG's once again. I've been Royalty, your caster. I will be live again in just a little bit. But yeah, this has been Acid Explosion versus Acid Ninjas. Thank you so much for having me. Y'all stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay royal. I'll see you guys later.